Hello everybody, this is Fuse Stopper and welcome back to more Shovel Knight King of Cards. And to start off with, you notice I'm not on the map right now. Well, kinda got a little card game we could do here with a particular knight we're all familiar with, hopefully. I just figured we might as well knock this out since I was up in here doing stuff. Good English. So this whole map's gonna boil around these stupid rocks, which honestly, this type of map sucks. It's so annoying to actually get your cards where you actually want them to go. Like, as you can see right here, I'm just gonna place this here and just hope for the best. It's not gonna do anything good. It's a very tedious map, that's all I'll say. Well, we can't do that, and let's just push him to the side, make some more room. Why not? And we are going to... Yes, that seems appropriate. Let's push him down. And I think our card should be safe. Because we could also now push him up. Oh, that figures. But let's push this card down, and now I think we actually secured all three of these spots. Yeah, there's nothing you can do. We just won. Easy enough. That wasn't too much of a difficult gem sweep. So obviously we get to pick 3 cards. We're going to take Percy because I think Percy is a special one. This card looks nice. Let's take it. And, well, let's take this card too because that's also a nice looking card. Easy enough. Easy victory. We were here. I thought we might as well do it. I mean, duh. Let's continue on. And we know where we have to go next. We got the Travel Pond. The Royal Pond. And breaking in Mario World style again. Silly King Knight, you gotta pay attention. Make way. Okay. So what we got here is another special level, but this one specializes in me dying. No. I don't know why. I'll just say stuff like, oh, well, I'm going to do perfect in this level, or I'm going to have a nice, easy time, and then I just do stupid shit like that. No, this one specializes a lot in, the main Travel King, because, duh, we're trying to invade his domain. He's one of the joustest kings we have to beat. Is this level hard? Well, I died early on, mostly because of my incompetence, but I say this level probably will get difficult. Like I've said a multitude of times and don't seem to ever want to stop talking about, is I haven't played this campaign enough. Oh, well, before I get into that, we have these flower mechanics. I said there was going to be a level on them earlier on. Yeah, I wasn't lying to you. They're actually keeping the flower mechanics. Uh-oh. Let's get the little frog power up to actually get to a secret area. Yeah, but this flower mechanic, it just lets you bounce into an instant spin if you couldn't tell already. No, I'm not trying to be condescending. I feel like that's a dick thing to do. No, but like when we found this in that secret area, for a second I was thinking, I'm like, is this actually in a level or is this like a one-time gimmick? Like, for a freaking card bonus area. No, it's... Kill me. Okay, so we're back to here. Nope, I'm not. I refuse. I refuse to die there. Okay, that was hard will and determination. No, one thing I do like about this level, though, it's nice to have a concept where you actually, you're dealing with the Travel King as, well, it's pretty obvious at this point, but he's gonna be the next super boss we fight. Like the next big super bad guy we gotta take down on our quest. Well, let's get up here. Free apple and a free medal, but we're all out of vigor. No, but what I was trying to say, because I trailed off there. It's nice to actually have the Travel King, who in every other campaign, well, he wasn't really Inspector Knight, but in the first 2 campaigns, he's kind of there as like a little helpful hand to you. He'll help you out on your quests, but in this one, you're literally just fighting him to take over his Joustus King. And it's just interesting. They take basically a support character in the other campaigns, and then they turn him into a boss. Which I know for sure this isn't the first game to do that. I mean, look at Fire Emblem Three Houses, where you guys know Three Houses. You pick a path, and whatever path you choose, blah blah blah, you have to fight the other ones. Unless you recruit all the student units. But then again, that makes the game a little less exciting. Which is why I did that. Okay, but let's not talk about Fire Emblem here, because we're still on Shovel Knight. Or at least King Knight, King of Cards, Shovel Knight. Oh, I didn't know the boat just moved with the auto-scroll. That's actually kind of neat. Well, actually, did we miss any medals? I feel like we did. No, we got them all. We're safe. Let's go to the big man himself. The second Joustus judge is nowhere to be found in this reeking bog. My cape is soaked in with muck. My sacred apples soaked. My acolytes toiled long hours to gather these. Who dareth sully my waters? I dareth. Stand aside, foul thing. I've arrived to defeat the Treble King, yet he cowers in hiding. Dost thou realize not to whom thou speaketh? It was gravely foolish to come here unprepared, mortal. Lecture me not, blubbermouth. Instead, lead me to the Treble King at once. Impudent buffoon, that's me! I'm angered to my very core. I shall teach you some manners myself. Well, no good first impressions on this guy. So, the whole gimmick with this boss fight, if you couldn't tell, is not only does he use the fishes to hide himself, but you also have the tiny boat platform, which he can and does move around, I believe. Uh-oh. Bubble is really helpful to have here, because... Uh-oh. Bubble is probably the most helpful item to have, because you could always just save yourself from near death, bounce off the boat, and get back up. Don't be like me my first time playing this fight and say relics are useless, and just never use them. No, but as you're able to tell there, he was able to use his little fishes as a shield for a rather long bit of time. Uh-oh. Now, be careful when using your frog that you don't overuse it and have to restart the fight. And don't instantly kill yourself before even starting the fight. That's embarrassing. Oh, I didn't even notice, but the apples on the barge actually heal you. That's such a cool detail. I never realized that. That's like... Okay, but back to when this fight's over. And with... Oh, Uh-oh. No. Too premature on that. With very little struggles. And still falling into the pond in the end. We beat him. Don't worry, you don't die. He's dead. You don't have to worry. Blazes! What of this charlatan, then? He churneth a murk into my waters. Trapples, bubble 'em to me. Halt, I beseech thee. Please, no more. Acolyte, what troubleth thee, my child? Have mercy! King Knight is here with the blessings of King Pridemore. He seeks the Joustus crown. King Pridemore? Bah! Have our allies all lost their wits since the Joustus crown began? But you did volunteer, my liege, and the contest has brought us all together, hasn't it? Oh, ho, ho, thou art wise, young acolyte. Perhaps I have misjudged you, King Knight. I shall see thee off at the pond's edge. Child, go with King Knight and accompany him in my stead. And so, the Trapple King shared his kingly insight, his knowledge of the Joustus Crown, and even a few dance moves. King Knight pretended to listen. Yeah, so it seems even if with all that kingly insight, we can't actually get King Knight to open his ears for once. A Trapple Acolyte has come aboard, but there's no sign of the Trapple King. I'm here in lieu of his majesty. He bows his stem to King Knight, heir apparent to the Joustus Crown. Gulping gizzards, he's done it. He's beaten the Trapple King. Caw? Details, man. Out with it. Mustn't keep your audience waiting. How did you outsmart the Trapple King? Well, actually, I'm not sure if... Simple strategy, my subjects. When I exerted my superior intellect, the answer became clear. Right, very good. Just one judge left now, but King Birder is different. We've only recently heard of him. If I may, his finned fruitness tells tales of birder bluffs, where many birders tend to flock. But we've yet to meet this new king ourselves. Something's fishy. The Trapple King's roots seed a dire warning. I shall reflect below decks, King Knight, but do stop by. I might have a whale of a surprise for you. There isn't much time to lose then. Let's gather our wits and compose ourselves. Onward to the birder bluffs. And let's not do that. Give away our merit medals. Accidentally use an item, but get money. My middle lamb, you must hear some of King Pridemore's stories. What a fascinating life he's led. Oh, I'm nothing without an audience, and it's rare that anyone shows interest. Your mother is simply lovely. No, 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 no! Be silent! Yeah, King Knight still doesn't seem to approve. Let's upgrade our health, since we have the cash for it, and, can't hurt to have more health. And I believe, yes, that's the last health upgrade. We got max hearts. I don't think this lady's got any more for us. Yep. Armor's fully upgraded. We were told to come below deck. Oh ho ho! Surprised to see me, young man. I simply had to accompany my most trusted acolyte. I meant to lend my aid, but alas, outside the protective waters of my grotto, I am beset by allergies most foul. This is dreadful. It's my blowhole. Here I hang, thickly congested. How doth one unclog a waterlogged god? Well, let's see if we can help him out. We do have a spinny move that's known to unclog things. Well, okay, if you put it sexually like that. No, King Knight isn't getting any. I mean, I'm surprised he isn't. Providence, graces, my mind hath cleared as if from a fog. Glory to thee, 1,000 thanks. Now let us attend to matters at hand. A Judeous king issueth forth decrees. May my wisdom temper thee in thy decrees. Wouldst thou wish to write one? And you could pay him money to get decrees. You don't have to just find them in the wild. So it's definitely worth it to come down here and, clear out his blowhole. Yeah, doesn't say anything else. But let's talk to his acolyte. Stem's alive. I was worried so much about the Trapple King flying, but what a view. What a vast world. And if you ring the bell... Oh, that was the witch. Yeah, we don't need to talk to the witch anymore. Well, let's see if there's anything else up here before we just dip. There's Mole Knight, which we've beaten. And you know what? We've been putting this off for a bit. Let's see if our current cards can take down Cardia. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. As long as life exists, there will be games. It's all part of the cycle. I feel like we can get her this time. If we lose, I'm not going to feel too bad. Well, her cards are actually kind of bad, because you're meant to take her on earlier, but she's I'll say for sure, like I said this for a lot of characters, like, oh, this character's really hard to beat. 100% Cardia is the hardest whenever you fight her. It is so difficult to beat her because she knows how to play the game, like, really well. Well, yeah, virtual character knows how to play in a virtual game. No, but like, she genuinely, like, knows how to outplay you, and it's very hard to beat her in a match unless you're, like, fully committed to taking her down. And you have pretty kick-ass cards. So let's see, well... So she I think she has to push... No, she doesn't have to. Oh, I didn't even realize there was a... Well, let's get that off of here. There we go, and that's our gem spot. And we win. Triple win. Now, the cards aren't that worth it, so I'm just going to probably choose some at random. Like I said, if you were to take her on earlier, she's so much more difficult, but that's why I've waited a bit, because I'm like, I don't want to deal with all the difficulty of that. You don't need to take her out immediately. That's all I'm trying to say. What a thrill. I can see why the others have put their hope in you, and now you have my hope as well. Return to me when the houses of Joustus lay ousted, and don't think there's no reward. In fact, it is beyond your dreams. Yes, so now we'll... Blah, 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 I promise you a reward. So, once we take out all the Joustus challenges, we can go back to her. So, obviously, we can't do that yet. Let's talk to Joe. Doe. It's been lost in thought. Blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of stories. If you want to read more into this, I'm sure the Shovel Knight wiki will help a lot with explaining some of these characters. I don't want to go too into it because it's a lot of text reading. And as much as I love to read the text for you, I'm not going to read long-ass stories. We don't need to do that on this channel. But with that, we have a brand new area to explore. However, that will have to wait till next time. Thank you all for watching. Have a good one. See you all later.